The exciting autumn projects update. Watch this video to see what we've achieved this autumn here at the Chateau, and let us know how you think we got on. So I'm really pleased and quite happy of how we've got on with the various projects that we've done around the Chateau since the autumn. Jay pretty much turned up to help me and help us right at the end of August. So we've been doing projects now for, what is that, all of September, October, November and December. So for about 4 months. And Jay's been working tirelessly with me to get some things done. So I wanted to do a video to give you a recap and show you what we've managed to do. So I'm started down here near the entrance of the Chateau, near the séchoir. The séchoir's just down there, and Le Trek over there on the hillside in the distance, and the beautiful view. I started down here because one of the projects that we did was we built this bench. We recycled a nice piece of oak for the top, sanded it down and treated it. And these are 2 stones from the back of the Chateau that we found, and they're very heavy, so we had to use a trolley to bring them down. They're pretty much the same size. So that's the first thing that we, well, not the first thing, this is the first thing in the video, but this is one of the projects that we achieved. And I think it's a great spot to sit down like a soul and take in the view. Yeah, so that's our first little project. This nice little bench. We're going to walk up now to the up the pathway, entranceway, driveway to the Chateau, and going to show you the next project that we did. These are in no particular order, just it's a nice sunny day after Christmas, and thought I'd show you the projects. And we are walking up to the second project. While Callum and Ellie were here, actually, I was finishing off these. So I built a line of posts going up the side of the lawn here, just to stop people driving onto the lawn, really. We occasionally get visitors that think parking on the lawn at the front of the Chateau is a good idea. So I put some posts in. I think they just make the place a little bit smarter in general. So just dug them in about 40 or 50 cm, I think I dug them in. Some posts, put some caps on, some reflectors, so at night time when you drive out of the Chateau you can see them. That's the second project. Class those as fairly minor projects. As always, Jay is still working away. Here comes the princess of the Chateau in her beautiful unicorn attire. I think she's hot. Can I have a smile? Can I see a smile? Is that your new doo-doo? Third project that we managed to complete. We built 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 of these planters, different sizes. We've got 2 at the entrance here, so they're kind of a bit longer and thinner. Nothing really planted in them yet. There's a couple of things in there that Sunshine's put in, but we've got to plant those up. Then we've got 2 that are running, that are in the side of the Chateau here. I think we've already put some, is it wisteria? I think we've already put 2 in there. There are 2 more planters up at the entrance. Oh, and there's another planter in the courtyard as well, up here. And we've got 3 planters at the back of the Chateau on the terrace. So I think we made 9 in all. Took us 1 or 2 weeks. We painted them, as you can see, so they help the weathering of them. Got some of these caps on the corners, put a bit of plastic inside, and then filled them up. So they're going to be planted in the spring, and hopefully we'll make the entrance as you drive up to the chateau just look a little bit smarter and a little bit prettier. So that's the third project that we achieved. Now this was another big project down in the back here that we started. Again, took a good couple of weeks to finish it off. It's the gateway at the back here. One gate was still hanging okay, the gate on the left side. The gate on the right side had been knocked off its hinges. The wall had been damaged on the right hand side here, and the wall that runs down here, down this side, was pretty crumbly and pretty much damaged. This was a bit of a mess here, so this has been landscaped as well. We put some stones around the edging there. We put some pavers down at the entrance, some stones at the back. So this gate was still hanging. But the big problem that we had was on this side, the right hand side gate. It had come off completely. We managed to get a stone here. We managed to bring it from around the back of the chateau. Sunshine was also helping us. It doesn't look so heavy. It's this cornerstone. What is it? 40 cm by 40 cm sort of size. You wouldn't think it would be that heavy, but it was. It's not too bad to roll along or pick up, but then to lift it up into position here, we got like a little metal. We had a metal ladder, and we got it up piece by piece. We pulled it and slid it up the ladder, plonked it in position, and then Jay has put new render all the way around here. This is why it looks so clean and a bit white at the moment, and redid the wall as well. Re-rendered the wall down here, re-put the caps back on and rendered around to clean the wall up, which looks great. We also did a bit of landscaping on here, so again we'll plant this in the spring to make it look a bit smarter. We also filled in the side here next to the pillar, rendered that in there. As you can see, it's quite clean and white at the moment, but that'll get weathered. So we've now got almost completely working gates that can close. Makes this back area look a little bit smarter again. So that was project number 4, I think that was. Another big project, which is project number 5, which there's a separate video on how we managed to install these new doors up here in the séchoir. So there's 2 doors up here. We also constructed the frame for them and the balustrade here with some angle iron and some wire, and we managed to install those 2 doors. So that was project number 5. That took probably best part of 5 days. We had to construct the whole frame around and fitted those doors. We got them for about 80. Well, we got them for 80 euros from a chap up the road who installs new doors and windows. So we got these doors, and we got the other doors, which I'm going to show you, which was another project, and I'll show you those later in the video. We're now searching online for some windows to go into this space, and I want to get 2 more windows to go around the back there, so that you can enter or exit the séchoir there and go out onto the back terrace. So that was one of the big projects here. I think that's project number 5. Another project that I've walked completely past was the first project that Jay and I attempted in the beginning of September. Was the lights. We got these new lights installed here. There's 2 here up on the wall there that you can see. Old copper lights. Char, our friend up the road, who's an artist that works with metal and creates sculptures out of metal, made the arms for us. Made the arms that the lights are sitting on. So there are two lights here. There's one on the archway going into the chateau, into the courtyard, and there's one above the main entrance. So that was a big project. Up on the ladders, we had to drill the holes, get the brackets in place, put the big bolts in so they would hold those fairly heavy lights. So that was project number 6, I think. So I'm now just at the entrance of the chateau to come inside the courtyard and show you the next projects that we finished. I think it's project number 7. So that's coming into the courtyard. So that's one of the other, that's the third of the 4 lights that we put up. The other one, the 4th light, is above the main entrance there. These are the other planters that I just mentioned that we built 2 by the entrance doors, 1 here. Again, they've all got to be planted. So project number 7 was completing installing these new doors here. Again, we put a metal balustrade. We built 2 new shutters for here. We built all the frame, and they're from the chap again that was just down the road, literally about 5 kilometers up the road. And we bought these doors, and then later I went to get the other doors that I've already shown you. So that was one of the big projects to do, getting these shutters built and installing those doors. We've also installed project number 8, I think this is. We put a new window in here. There was no window here at all. So we found these windows just up in Cast, just across in Cast, only 15 minutes down the road. I think they cost 20 euros. Refurbed the shutters there, as you can see. They've got some nice new paint on, and put those up. Project number 8. Project number 9 was doing a complete refurb of the balcony there. All been re-rendered. We've redone the roof. We did the floor because the floor was in a bad state. I'm going to walk up there and show you that. We've resanded and painted the doors here. We've resanded and painted the doors here. So I'm going to walk up there now and show you the work we've done up here. This is the way into the séchoir. This is the view of the doors from inside that I was showing you down from the car park. And there's a video put together of how we installed those. We go up here and you'll be able to see the balcony. Nice view of the courtyard from up here. So as you can see, we've redone the floor. We braced and reinforced the wooden beams underneath. Found these tiles at Brico Depot and put the tiles down, grouted. We built a new step here with a metal bracket. These are the doors that we have resanded and painted here and here, and put some chains up to hold the roof a little bit, make it look even more medieval. So now it's nice and secure up here. You can come up here and you get a lovely view down into the courtyard and across to Lautrec actually in the distance there, and a good view of the door, the new doors we installed over here, and the shutters and window we put in here. So it makes the space in here really nice and clean and cozy. Oh, another job we did, it's not one of the projects, put a nice metal plate down here because the floorboards were a bit rotten. Took these stairs down that were up here because they're not really much up there to go for. There's some old wood up there. You can also access the tower from up there. We'll use a ladder in the future. And here's the new windows. Had to construct the frame as well, which we did. And these are the new doors. So I'm not sure what project number we're on, but this is another project, so I don't know whether this is number 10. These windows here and the windows next door had no glass in, so we resanded the window frames, reglazed them, and now these windows are good as gold. Aha! Hello, Sky. And through this way is the reinstalled window here as well. This is where we constructed a little museum when we had an open weekend for people to come and have a look around at some of the old agricultural machines that are stored up here. So now it's nice and sealed up here with the new windows and doors. We can start to put things up here without the weather and the wind coming through and making a mess up here. This is the poster that Sunshine got done when we had a little museum up here. So there's project 9 and 10, I think it is, up here, through to the balcony that we finished off. We're now currently working on the window seal on this window up here. And I'm going to take you up to show you the other projects that we've done. So I'm walking into the main entrance of the chateau now. These are the 2 planters that we built for the little trees here. That one's seen better days. There is the 4th light that we put up at the entrance. And then project, are we up to number 11? I think this is project number 11. We have replaced the paneling underneath these windows. So this paneling had seen better days down here, so we've placed the paneling there. So looks much tidier. Can you guess what we made the paneling from? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think we made that from. Looks original to me. Guess what we made that paneling from? Okay, so that was, I think, project number, was that number 11? I'm going to take you up to project number 12. So I think this is project number 12. These 2 big shutters here were pretty heavy. The way they constructed the pins that you hung the shutters on, the pin there's 3, 1, 2, 3. The pin at the top is tapered, and that allows you to get the shutter on the top and line it up with the next 2 bracket pins to drop them in place. Very heavy. We found the base of the shutter in the woodshed, had to put the brackets on and bolt the brackets on, measure them up a bit, and that was project number 12 to get those shutters on. There were no shutters there at all previously. Across the courtyard now you can see the balcony, the window, and a good view of the other doors that we put together over there. And I'm going to walk up to a big project that we achieved now and show you that up in the yoga hall. So if you can see from the outside, again, there were no shutter, or there was one shutter up the top here, but it was hanging off its hinges, so we had to refurb it, and then we had to build a whole new shutter. So these are new shutters basically, and we had to do some work up at the window. So I'm going to walk up to the yoga hall and show you what we did up there. So I'm now walking into the yoga hall. So we had a bit of an issue up here. I wasn't sure how we were going to rectify it particularly, because what we had up here was we had a hole in the wall here. You can't hardly see where it's been filled now with lime mortar and then painted. Looks beautiful. Had a hole in the wall here where you could almost pretty much see out. You could see daylight through here. You could definitely see daylight across here. This had all dropped down and we had a bit of a problem. So what we managed to engineer and put together, again, it's in a previous video what we did in a bit more detail. These are the new shutters that we built with the new hinges to hold them in place. We built a metal support frame. We built two vertical posts there and there, one across the top with some metal rebar, not rebar, but metal strip there with brackets to reinforce it, which pushed the wall completely up a little bit, and then we put lime render all the way around to tidy it all up. And You can even make it look like stone there with the lime render. So that's supporting the crack and where it was beginning to fail a bit above here. We took the doors off, we sanded them a little bit, gave them a new lick of paint. So that was a big project that we're very happy that we achieved. You can see that one. So that is that project 13. All in all, a great outcome. So that was a bit of a worry and a concern up here, and I think we've done a good job to finish that off. So I think that's pretty much all the projects that we did. Was that 13 or 14 in the last 3 or 4 months? So as I said, I'm very pleased with what we managed to achieve. That's the gorgeous view from the top of the chateau in the yoga hall here. I can hear Sky coming up. Say hello, Sky. Hi. So yeah, so thanks for watching till the end of the video. I'd be really interested to know which project you think we did well, or which project you liked the most. So you can leave a comment below. That would be great. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel, and I'll give you a review maybe on how we've got on with finishing off the windowsill down here. Oh, we also did the windowsills up here, look, 1 and 2. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Managed to get Sky doing some work finally. She's up here. Keep going, Sky. I want to see. Okay, I'll move that out of the way. I want to see this whole floor spotless. Okay, you keep working. Come on. That's it. Good. Encore, encore. Allez, allez. Good work, Sky. She's walking the dog. You keep working. Don't worry about where Mum is. Come on. Stronger. Let's keep going. Go, go, go.